This is, hello, welcome, good evening. This is TF2 Deserves Its Death, and people are immediately disliking off of the title, and it's not meant to be that way. It's not like, that's not the point. I'll get into it. There's going to be a live commentary. Tyler McVicker made a video yesterday, then he did a little update post on it, but, talking about how Valve was, like, striking YouTubers because they were showing, like, TF2 content, there's a new Garry's Mod type game. Some modders or whoever were making a Source 2 version of TF2 using that new Garry's Mod type game, and apparently got completely shut down by Valve, like cease and desist or something like that. So that's awful. I will link that Tyler McVicker video down in the description. Seeing all of that, you know, it's unexpected for a lot of people. Hearing him talking about that stuff, I just immediately go, that makes sense. It makes perfect sense to me that Valve would actually do that shit and act like that, even though Valve is built on their entire company is built off of mods to begin with. So, you know, there's that. A public server, I want to see if we could run into bots, because I've seen a lot of people, there's a bot, okay, that's a bot. All right, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to show off the bots because apparently it is down bad horrendous. And by the looks of it, it literally is down bad horrendous. All right. It's, you know, it's narcissistic to be like, is that the right term for it? Narcissistic to be, TF2 Deserves Its Death. I was going to make a video on this, and I think I deleted the editing or the recording that I had. And, you know, something that I wanted to change was to be way less negative. I was going to make a video. I was going to have a whole video where I was just like, I don't want to be negative. I don't want to talk talk shit, you know, about stuff. I don't want to be like, this sucks, because I always say this sucks and that sucks. And I want to be more positive with my content, or just not have like me saying, this is stupid, this sucks, this is bad, this is awful, because I do that a lot. But TF2, I've kind of stopped the TF2 content recently yet again because I think I might stop it for good. It's not like I'm going to stop playing the game, and if I do start playing TF2 again and genuinely, you know, have an idea of a concept for a video that would be really fun, then I would make a video on it. Other than that, I mean, I've had a little series where I've been uploading a case every week. And I technically missed a week, which was supposed to be last week, I think. But in reality, I didn't miss a week because I actually did open a case and recorded it. And I was really upset because at the current state of TF2, it sucks. And this always happens to me. I will play TF2 a bunch and then stop. The Christmas, the Smithmas update made me realize that the TF2 really deserves its death with the bots and stuff. And as mean as that is, and as horrible as that is, and as much as I love that game, it's genuinely true. TF2 was fine 2016, all right? 2017 was when the Pyro update dropped. I think it was 2017. And the game was still, you know, it was still alive, right? Like, it wasn't, like, dead or anything, like, and the best part about it was there were no bots. You can just join a casual server and play the game. It's easy as that. Whereas nowadays, you know, your casual servers consist of bots, you know, 90% of the time. And then if you do get into a good server, well, you're going to... Holy shit, I'm actually getting kills. Oh, wonderful. I thought he was on my team for a second. I literally thought that Pyro was on my team. I was dying to him, and I turned around, and I didn't see the flames coming out of his thing, so I thought he was on my team. Minus that has nothing to do with this video. I don't care about any of that, because there's bigger problems than fucking paint regions on items, and balance of weapons and stuff, and hot takes, because what does matter is the fact that the game is straight up unplayable, with the bots and stuff. You know, it's like, don't get me wrong, you will always have shitty matches and stuff, and I still, even in that second, I didn't even realize that Pyro wasn't on my team. Yeah, my biggest problem with the game is that, well, again, people always bring up the excuse, you could just join a community server. And as true as that is, those are community servers. The game still has casual. Like, I am playing a casual match right now. The game still has casual open. If we leave this match and we click find a match, casual is right here. It is front and center. Casual, competitive, MBM, and then community servers. And I think you have to search and find a community server, and hopefully it's a good one. Casual is right here. Easy, you choose what you want. You choose the maps you want. Bing, bang, boom, you click search. It's simple. That's how people like the game. There's no restrictions on stuff. There's no, you know, wacky maps you don't play any. It is casual TF2. What TF2? It is just TF2. It is the core TF2 game. This is a working game. This isn't advertised as a dead game or a non-supported game by Valve. If you go to, you know, the listing, like, this is a game that you can go to when Valve advertises that you can just play as a normal fucking game. There's, if you go to the, you know, TF2 discussions or the community hub or wherever, if you go to their latest news, whatever the fuck that they release on Steam, you can, you know, there's nothing saying that the game isn't being worked on anymore. You know, it's not like the servers are offline or anything. The servers are online. The game is advertised as you download it and you play TF2. There was no updates that, or I don't want to say updates, but there's no like updates news-wise saying like, oh yeah, by the way, TF2 team, you know, Valve hasn't said, hey, we're not working on the game anymore. They have not come out and publicly said that, even though we all know they fucking aren't. You know, the singular person making updates, that doesn't mean shit. Cases every fucking month, like they release cases every couple of months. The fact that the game is advertised as working and you can just download the game and play it, yet 50% of the time, and that's being generous, the game itself doesn't work. And yes, that is true. That is true. The game itself, because casual is the game. Community servers are community servers. That's not really the game right now. That's a part of the game. The main part of the game is casual. There is no story mode for this game. There is none of that. It is all online. There is casual. The main modes for this game are casual, competitive, and man vs. machine. The biggest mode for this game is casual. Competitive is a piece of shit. It doesn't work half the time, and that's full of cheaters, I'm pretty sure, too, and it's just nobody plays it because it's dog shit. Casual is the game. All right, that is the main game that everybody plays. Imagine if you were to open Overwatch and go to play casual match or any of those games, and there's bots. Like, people would be losing their shit. It would be awful. Nobody would play the game. I mean, nobody plays the game to begin with because it's shit, but you know, there's a problem with the game, where the game is supposed to be working and it's not, and Valve doesn't give a fuck. All right, they made that Twitter post talking about, oh hey, we hear you, TF2 community, and I made a video talking about how they're gonna do nothing, and can you guess what happened? They did nothing. Wow, who would have guessed that they would have done nothing? Clearly they don't care. And what ironic that I just got a case right there. Ironic that I get a case. Oh, you want to open this case, don't you? Here's a case, you should open it. Oh my god. You know, like, it would be different if Valve just came out and said, we're shutting down casual servers, we're not, in air quotations, supporting the game anymore. You know, there you are, the game is not, in air quotations, supported, so they shut down casual servers. That doesn't mean the game is unplayable, because you can still go in and you can play community servers, and I think that would be perfectly fine. If they said they're not supporting the game anymore, and it was only, you know, community servers, that would be fine. How would MVM work? Would they shut down MVM? Probably, and then that would suck for, you know, Australians, because then you wouldn't be able to get an Australian anymore. So I don't know how that would work. That would artificially increase the price of Australians by 1,000%. I didn't even think about that. I did not even think about that. I literally didn't even think about that. You literally, yeah, that would destroy the price of Australians, and like, I mean, go up. Like, they would be crazy. A golden pan would possibly become one of the most expensive items in the game. I know it is one of the most expensive items in the game, but it would, oh my god, it would go from $5,000 to $20,000 easily for a golden pan at that point. But yeah, and here we go. I know this is a lobby full of bots. I'm just trying to prove my point that, you know, the game is unplayable. I've joined, I think, 4 matches so far. 2 of them have had no bots, and so far 2 of them have had bots. So my 50% is staying true to itself, as you can tell. And that I don't even think that, I don't know if the scout on my team is a real player or not. Oh no, that's on the other team. I don't know. I just, well, like I said, wrapping back to the case thing, is that I'm done doing the weekly case shit. I thought it would be a fun idea, and I was enjoying it until I stopped playing TF2 because I was so fed up with the bots. You know, there are a lot of reasons to get fed up with the game, but I think just the fact that bots plague the game, and like, yeah, you can play community servers, but I enjoy community servers, don't get me wrong, but the biggest draw for me was just to jump into a casual server and play it. and stay in a lobby with people. I hate, and one of the worst parts of casual is when the game ends and it just disperses everybody. It's like, okay, your match is over, go find a new lobby. That is the worst, especially. So really quickly, I would like to add that there was this video of, I think it was the TF2 comic, not artist, but I think he made the storyboards and like made them, like helped created the main story for the TF2 comics. And I can't find the YouTube video anymore. I've been searching for the last 30 plus minutes, and he might have deleted the video, but it was a YouTube video of the guy, I forget his name or whatever, but he said that, you know, he created the comics or whatever, and he said that he's literally reiterated what I currently just said. And I want to bring this up because people were ragging on me. I made this comment a while ago in one of my older videos of I hate the fact how people don't stay in TF2 matches. You know, the game ends and everybody just disperses, and somebody was shitting on me, basically saying like, oh, well, like, it's their choice to leave or all of this bullshit. And I'm like, but the way it's structured with how the match ends, it basically it forces you into leaving technically, because the match fully ends and it's like now you have to wait on a vote screen, and basically makes it, it's like a passive, like, just leave the match, like the game's over, leave the server, like it's a server end type screen. And even the person, this TF2 comic or artist or whoever it was, that whatever who made the storyline, basically was reiterating what I'm currently saying. He himself even said that that's what he hated about current TF2 casual, is how you go into a casual match, and back in the day it was fun because you could just stay and play with the same people for hours on end, and now it's just an end screen and you're forced to basically leave the match. I can't find the video. I don't know what happened to it, because I would love to put it on screen and just be like, look it, I'm not the only person that thinks this. A lot of people agreed with the video, and I can't find it anymore. It's gone. If for reference, the guy, I think he had white hair and maybe a beard, I don't know, might have been shaved, and it was just like I think he was just recording with a cell phone, and it was just his face and him talking to the camera. I had quite a few views, like tens of thousands of views. I don't know where the video went. I literally can't find it. I'm going to search my history, and if I can find it, I'll throw it up on screen, and I'll put it in description. But I can't find the video. If I do, I will link it. But again, I just want to reiterate that somebody who literally worked on the TF2 comics said the same thing that I'm currently saying. So, you know, whatever, there's that. I just want to put that out there. Now, with the bots, because if you get into a match where it's a nice lobby and you like everybody and there's no bots, if the game ends, everybody can just stay. And that's how it used to be, you know, back before they changed it so that it's like an actual end screen now, and everybody disperses. Back before then, everybody would just stay in the server and have a good time for multiple hours in a day. Nowadays, it's just like, see ya, it's like Call of Duty, the match ends and it's like, get the fuck out of here, we don't want you in the server anymore, leave. And it's ridiculous. You know, minus that, it's obviously, like I said, with the bots, it's bad. I mean, really the only mode that I have fun playing, in air quotations, to an extent nowadays, is man versus machine, because there's no bots in it. I mean, there's ironic, you know, man versus machine, because there's no bots in air quotations. But obviously man versus machine isn't perfect. It still has, you know, some toxicity and stuff, but it's fine for me. I enjoy it more than casual nowadays. But yeah, that's why I stopped opening cases, doing the weekly case, because I just sat down with myself and I'm like, why am I spending money on a game that doesn't care about me? Why would I give money to Valve for a game, in a game that they don't update, that they you know, publicly hate the community? They publicly shit on the community, and I say publicly because they don't do anything. They don't respond to you. They don't give a fuck. You can say this and that, and they're never going to respond. That is them publicly ignoring you. They don't give a shit. It is them showing you to your face that they don't give a shit. And it's like, it's this, the silence is deafening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be screaming in their face, hey, this is a huge problem. We can't play the game, this and that. And Gabe Newell is just standing there, fucking wide-eyed, mouth closed, staring you in the face, not saying anything. He's not even saying shut the hell up. He's not even saying, okay, I'll get to it. Nothing. Mouth closed, doesn't even give a fuck. He doesn't even have... It's not even worth his time to talk to you. That's the problem, you know? It's not even worth the time for anybody over at Valve to even talk to you. That's how little they give a fuck about you. They don't even care about talking to you. They didn't even care about saying a couple words. It took all of their fucking fibers and muscles in their body to put out that goddamn tweet. We hear you, TF2 community. You know what that tweet was? That was, I will translate that tweet to you so you can understand it. That tweet was, shut the fuck up already. That's what it was. That's what the tweet was. The tweet in translation was, can you shut the hell up? That's literally all it was. And then everybody went, oh, yes, Valve, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, we can't wait. Guess what? We got it. And then it's like, dude, like everybody's a fucking moron in this community. I've said that before, and it's true. I mean, I feel bad for the community, and I myself am a part of it, and I myself am a moron for thinking that anything would... Actually, I never really thought anything would change, to be honest. I never really thought of anything, because I've played this game long enough to know that Valve doesn't give a fuck. But, it's crazy, yeah, that people actually thought, oh my God, Valve, they commented, they made a tweet. I would highly suggest that if you... I've said this before. Other YouTubers have said it before. Stop spending money on the fucking game. I've made a video in the past talking about the best way to get Valve to actually listen to you. And guess what that is? Stop spending money on the fucking game. They're like, okay, keep complaining. You complain, but you still give me money. Why the fuck would I change anything? I think I've said this exact same thing many videos ago. I've said this exact same thing where it's like, if I was a company and you came to me and you spent $100 and you just spent money and spent money and spent money and kept giving me money constantly. And then eventually I just stopped putting effort in because you kept giving me money. Okay, I don't need to change my product anymore. I don't need to make it better. They're just going to keep giving me money. And then eventually it gets overrun with flies and dog shit, and it just becomes dog shit over time. And then everybody starts going, this product is awful. Here's another $100 though. This product is dog shit. Fix it. If every customer came into the store and complained about the product, yet still proceeded to hand over cash every fucking time and give me money for the same product that they're complaining about, guess what? I'm gonna look you in your eyes and call you a fucking moron. Because guess what? I'm not changing the product. You're still giving me the fucking money, dipshit. Genuinely. Like, think about it. Why the fuck would you change anything if you don't have to? I would never. You know, like, obviously it's a moral gray area. Like you should just be more... Like, that's the... And it's a creative process. It's a creative, morally... It's morally wrong creatively, too. Like, a moral creative thing. Where it's like, yeah, you should probably... Like, they should actually put in the effort and, you know, make the product better. And they don't care like that, you know. They don't care about you. Yeah, I'm done. I don't know. I'm done with this game, man. I don't even want to make content on it. This will probably be my last TF2 video for a minute now. Because one, the game is just in a state where it's boring. Like I've said this before, the game just gets boring, you know, every couple of months. You just get bored of it. And again, it's not like, you know, this game is so unique that it's impossible to not play it ever. Because eventually you're going to be like, damn, I want to play engineer. I want the engineer experience, but that doesn't exist in any other game. You know, that's the only reason why people play TF2, is because the experience you get from this game is so unique that you physically can't get it in any other game. You can only get that experience from Team Fortress. Nothing else. You can't get the experience from anywhere else. You know, if I want to play Spy, okay, I could go and play Hitman and shit, you know. If I want to play Sniper, I could go play a different game. But, okay, if I want to play Engineer, you're not getting that experience anywhere else. So this entire combination, you know, all of it combined, you're not going to get that anywhere. I feel like I bring up Engineer a lot because really, you genuinely won't get Engineer from anywhere else, you know. Yeah, I mean, on top, like I said, the game just gets boring because... You won't want to play TF2 for 9 months, and then those 2 months that you do want to play the game out of the year, it's because it's like, oh, well, I want to play this class because you can only get the experience from TF2, and then you play TF2 and you play the game a little bit, you know, and you put up with the game. That's the thing, especially nowadays. You have to put up with the game. You have to put up with the bullshit, you know. You have to put up with the bots and shitty servers and this and that. You have to put up with the bullshit of the game. You know, it used to be you just get on the game and play it. And that's why, you know, so many people played it in the past. Now it's like you just have to put up with the bullshit. No. No. Why am I being kicked? Okay. I mean, the match ended anyway, not like it matters. I was gonna end the recording there, but why did I get kicked? Did DJ Khaled do something stupid in public? Because I remember I had my name as Draymond Green at one time, and I was getting kicked from like every match, which that makes sense. But then I changed it. I don't know why. That's the first time I've ever gotten kicked. I don't know why I got kicked there. Why is DJ Khaled on our team? Why did it take people that long to notice? Well, see, now I don't want to... See, that match was fun, and after getting kicked, I just don't want to play the game anymore. Like, that match was giving me the hope to want to play the game, and now I don't want to play it anymore. So, yeah, or you just get kicked from servers. Yeah, like I said before, to wrap it up, I've had plenty of matches where I will join, and somebody on the other team is blatantly cheating, and nobody kicks them. That's it. There's only like 1 or 2 people queued with him, and nobody kicks him. I call him out, and it's very obvious that he's cheating because he gets very defensive. He's like, oh, you're just bad at the game. You're just dog shit. No, dude, like I was invisible spy. I was purposefully checking you to see if you were cheating, and you completely failed it miserably. You just tracked me through the wall as I was full invis and killed me, but you know, whatever. I'm done playing TF2 for right now. I don't even want to make videos on it because it doesn't deserve recognition. Not like it matters, not like me making videos on the game matters. It would be different if a larger creator who actually mostly played TF2 stopped. I know a lot of people hate on 𝕕𝕖𝕤𝕦 for stopping playing the game, and he started playing the game again, and I wish he didn't. And honestly, I would, as it stands right now, because 𝕕𝕖𝕤𝕦 stopped before all the bots started infesting, I would love it. I would totally side with any YouTuber, you know, who actually makes a living off of YouTube, or is a larger creator that plays TF2, that just comes out and is like, I'm done playing the game. I wouldn't hate on them at all. I would praise them for doing that, because the game is dog shit. It's in a horrible fucking state, and it doesn't deserve any publicity at all. It doesn't deserve any of your money. That's what I think. Obviously, you know, you could do whatever you want with your time and money. It's a stupid waste of your time and money. I will say that. Like, there's a lot of stupid things you can do. Wasting your effort trying to, you know, get people to get Valve to notice TF2's horrible condition is stupid, because Valve knows that they can see you. They can see you saying shit, and they don't give a fuck. They've made that very clear by that tweet they posted a year or so ago. They don't give a fuck. They made it publicly clear. They made it very, very clear. They do not give a shit how the state of the game is. Especially if you're going to keep giving them money, like I said before, money-wise. Like, I don't want to spend money on the game. You know, I might make a video at some later date if I could find something fun to do in the game or whatever, but I'm done spending money on the game. I've said that before, and then I proceed to go and spend money on the game, but I'm full on done. I mean, I've been pretty good with not spending money as is recently, and just cutting out TF2 should be great. There's plenty of other things I could do with my life other than spend time playing TF2, to be completely honest with you, because majority of the time it's just me being frustrated at how shitty the game is. So anyway, with that out of the way, get me out of this shitty game. Please fucking close already.